Hi, beautiful people. We are back again with another intriguing topic with Nana Ayabiafo Jnana. Nana, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
How is everything?
By God's grace, I'm doing very well.
We thank God. Before we go into today's topic, last time I realized that you posted Dumesia development ongoing.
Okay.
And then it looks like Dumesia is taking so much shape. We really want to share some information on that.
Yes, sir. In fact, the kind of vision I have for Dumesia is beyond my own imagination.
Wow.
I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that I want to do in Dumesia. I don't know, but anytime when I travel, I'll just be looking for things. As when I was in the States, everywhere we go, I'll be just looking at the environment. I'm thinking, how am I going to do something like this in Dumesia? So the people, the citizens of Dumesia, they are doing so well. Every Friday is communal labor, and we have no less than 20 people on the street every Friday.
Wow.
So now all the way from the junction between Dumesia and Fiapre, the town before Dumesia, from there all the way to Dumesia, and then to Mantukwa. Mantukwa is the town after Dumesia.
Okay.
We've planted trees on both sides, and we planted grass everywhere, all the way from Fiapre and Dumesia Junction up to Dumesia and Mantukwa Junction. So in between these two towns, Dumesia is going to be like a landing.
Wow.
And when you branch to the Dumesia town, we've planted these carpet grasses and trees everywhere.
Just within 4 months?
Just within 4 months. And it is something we want to do everywhere in Dumesia. Every house, any building in Dumesia, we want to have some small garden around. This is the plan. And then also, we have our route. We want our route to be like when you go to abroad, how they have reflectors everywhere. So we want to go and do that. We have white markings, and not only that, different kind of reflectors. So when you are going through the town, you see that you have to slow down all that. We will do that. So I'm just, privileged to be the Nkosohin of Dumesia, and I feel honored. So I want to really make the chief of Dumesia, Nana Mponsa, the second. I want to make him proud that it was not a mistake, choosing me to be the Nkosohin of Dumesia. And the people of Dumesia, I know 1 year from the time we were installed, they will see a lot of changes in Dumesia. In fact, now I'm drafting a 7 years development plan.
Wow.
I'm drafting it. I'm almost done with the whole arrangement. Analyzing the problems of Dumesia. What are the things we think we need? Okay, and then now a lot of things we want to do. So a 7-year plan. So I will launch this working document as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. And we will invite all the Dumesia people in the diaspora to come and assist us. Already we are doing many things ourselves. Already we are spending so much money. So we will launch this working document. And I'm sure that after this, many towns would like to, adopt it. Yeah. It's a great whole piece. A great whole piece. And I know how much money we will need for the whole 7-year development plan. What are the things we want to do, and every other thing for monitoring, and everything is there.
Whoa.
So as soon as I am done with this development plan, I have some few members from Dumesia that I'll take it to the chief. So he goes through it. When he accepts it, then we will come together and then get a date to launch it. From there, we will know. We will have so many departments. We're going to have the fundraising department. Theirs is to go around and raise funds. And then we have other departments for, say, the cleaning and the greening of the environment. We have that department and many other departments. So, trust me, I want to prove to some leaders that it's possible. Some of these things can be done.
That's true.
See, I'll be going there soon. And as soon as I return from Dumesia, I'll send the media people to go there and see what is happening there. Yeah, trust me, because some of these things is doable.
Sure.
It is doable. There are a lot of houses there that are old. You can't tell them to break it down, but at least they can plaster it and make it nice. So we are making an arrangement to get some funding, buy sand and put, in the town, get some cement, find people to plaster your house for you. Afterwards, I'll talk to some of these my Indian friends that sell paint. We get a paint and get people, we will paint the whole house there.
This one we say that the abrochre.
Abagana. Oh yes. Especially with the reflector I'm talking about. When I was coming, a whole 3 bags of load, 32 kilos, 3. I have different kind of things for our routes. So right from the branch road all the way to the Lucian town, just after 2 months, you go there and you see the road will be completely different.
Wow.
We want to set some examples that, trust me, if you have, say, $5 million, okay, you can change a town to become like Dubai. Not necessarily the buildings there, but you can have factories, like from Dumesia like this, we do corn farming, they do tomatoes, and then cashew. You can have 3 different kind of factories for these 3 products.
Yeah.
This produce, you have cashew factory, you have tomato factory, you have corn processing factory. How much is $5 million? We can change the whole road. We can have some vocational institutions there. So $5 million is not that much. It can change a town. It can. So when we start all this kind of work, we will go out there and showcase to people that within a year, see what we have done. And our target is the youth, the ladies in the town. These are the things we want to do. So come and support us. Without any support, this is what we've been able to achieve. So they are giving all these politicians millions of dollars and they will just squander it. So we are just seeking for only 5 million. Give us within 5 years and we will make the place like some advanced country. So anybody who have money and think that my money must be used for something sensible, the person would like to support.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that even all the routes in Dumesia, okay, the branch routes there, the inner routes, why can't we do it? Why? I mean, at times I sit down and I was like, it's very expensive to do these things. The kind of money we waste in this country, trust me, these things is doable, it's possible. So the 7-year development plan, the whole thing is like about $5 to $7 million that we will need to change everything in Dumesia. We will definitely have a vocational institute there. Those who are not going to secondary school, they want to learn something, we will have some vocational institute there. That is part of the plan. Then we want to have a cashew factory because there's so much cashew around the environs. Then we want to have something to do with tomatoes because there's so much tomatoes there. After this, we want to have some library, some ICT center where the kids can go and study. And then we want to have a constant extra classes for the students so that they can pass the exams very well. Wow. Okay? I want us to have something like Children's Park. In village, in Dumesia, Children's Park, where Fridays, weekends, they can go there and they will study. We will have a lot of projectors there that they can go and learn things. When you go, there will be computers there. You can sit down, they go and learn. We're going to have a very modernized library. All these things together, maybe $5 to $7 million. You can do all this. Okay? Wow. So, trust me, we have a great vision, and I know God Almighty will help us to accomplish all this before our time is up. And the now point said, Dumesia Hene will be 40 years since he was enthroned. Okay. 4 years from now. So we will celebrate it big time. But before then, we want to see that most of these things are done. Then we can invite all the Dumesia citizens in the diaspora and other people well wishers to come to Dumesia and help us. See, I want Dumesia to become the talk of town. Sure. That everywhere people will say, is it possible? See, when I was in the US, I was living in a nice place. So the outside of the building, every morning I would just be in the window and I would look at the environment. I'll say, how am I going to do all this in Dumesia? It is going to be very expensive, but at least I will start from somewhere. Yeah. So all the flowers that we planted everywhere and the grass everywhere, we will be going to dry season very soon. So my plan is I want to go and dig 2 boreholes. One on this side, one on the other side, because we cannot break into the main highway road because it's not possible. So we have 1 borehole this and 1 borehole this side, and then we will lay pipes all around. So 24/7 there will be water sprinkling all the time. As I'm going to do, I'm going to do that.
Wow, wow.
So we will lay all these, pipes, and everywhere there will be water. So even during the dry season, you go and you still see the trees and plants every day. It will be nice.
For this thing you have planned, you're already doing. all we can say is that we stand in the footstep of the Dumesia community to say that God bless you for having a whole vision for your people. And we hope that other leaders from other communities can also, emulate exactly what you are doing, because I can just imagine as you say it, and if all our leaders can also be able to emulate same, I'm sure maybe the country will be a better place. And every evening when you get to the airport and it's full of our youth running away,
yes,
probably at least you can calm down a little.
Sure.
Thank you once again.
God bless you.
And God bless you.
Bless
now
you.
we zoom straight into the topic. Nana, most of the times when you are teaching, we always hear you mention cow, and you mention it with some kind of passion.
Sure.
And it becomes, expedient that we ask, why cow? What is it that you've got to do with cow? Or what is it about cow that we don't know? Because you don't mention goat, sheep, or chicken. It's always cow.
Cow, it's true.
So what has cow got to do with you or something we don't know, which I think you should expose us to?
Okay, thank you, sir. I think that we have different kind of species of life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is said that we have 8,400,000 species of life.
8,400,000
different kind of species. Yeah.
Wow.
So the 400,000 is just the human species. So humans, we have 400,000 different species. You can just imagine. So we know of the black man, the white man, the red Indians, the days, the dwarves, the angels, the archangels, the demigods. They are all part of the human species.
Okay.
We are 400,000. But even here, we can't even count up to 20. What we know on this earth, you can't count up to 20. We have black people, we have the black Americans, we have the whites, we have the red Indians, we have the whatever. You can't count up to 20. But trust me, the human species is 400,000.
Wow.
So that should tell you, okay, you add the angels, you add the Apsara, the Gandharvas, the archangels, the demigods, and like that.
Yeah.
But they are still 400,000 species. So with the lower species, if I say lower, like the animals, the trees, the ants, the birds, the aquatics, all together is 8 million. So among all these animals, the lower species, in the plant or in the tree species, there's one tree that is special, mystically potent. So among all the trees, you will see some trees like Kadamba tree, Tama tree. I mean, what's the name? There's this tree that's very common in the Eastern world. It's a very wonderful tree. There are a few trees among the tree species that are very powerful. If you come to the aquatic species, there are a few beings there that are powerful. Like we talk of the Mame Wata and all those guys. They are part of the aquatic species.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mame Wata is, I'm talking about the mermaids.
Okay.
The white people call Mame Wata. They are part of the aquatic species.
Why would you say they are part of aquatic?
Yeah, because they are part.
Because that's where they stay.
That's where they live, and they have the form of a fish, but they're like a human being. The tail is a fish, but the face is a human face. They have hands like human beings, but they have tail like the fishes. They are beings that live in the waters.
Oh, okay. So they are not human.
They are not human.
Even though they are half.
Yes, so we consider them to be part of the aquatics.
Oh, okay.
Then when you come to ants, among the ant species, we have some special species there. When you come to the birds, we have powerful ones like Garuda and some few birds that are considered to be the top notch of that species.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the beast, the cow is among one of the most important species. And among all those animals, the cow is considered to be a very auspicious animal. Because mystically, the whole body of the cow is considered to be the abode of the demigods.
The abode of the demigods.
Yes. It means that there's a portion in the body of the cow identified as the abode of a specific demigod.
Okay.
So for instance, maybe the kneel part of the cow is where maybe Varuna lives.
Okay.
Maybe the thigh is where maybe this sun god lives. Like that. So the whole body of the cow is identified as the abode of the demigods.
Okay.
So it makes the cow a very, very special animal. And apart from the mystical potency of the cow, which we will try to, talk about, the cow is a special animal in the sense that everything the cow possesses now have some benefit for us. Everything of the cow is so powerful and so beneficial to us. Let me start talking from the body of the cow.
Yeah.
The cow produces enormous milk for its babies, the calf. For human beings, when somebody gives birth and the mother passes away, the baby will be able to be sustained by taking the cow's milk. Okay?
Yeah.
And apart from our mothers, we hardly take the milks of other people. But all of us, or most of us, we take cow's milk.
Yes, it's true.
Most of the cow milks we sell, the ideal milk and all this, most of it is from the cow. So if it is your mom's breast milk that you will be taking, and you happen to be taking the breast milk of the cow, it means the cow is your mother. So the cow represents a great position in the universe as the mother of humankind.
Oh, okay. And
by God's own arrangement, the cow produces more milk enough for the calf. Yes. In the morning when you go to the cow shed and you want to go and then draw the milk, you can draw so much more than what the calf is able to consume within the day.
Okay.
So it means that by nature's own arrangement, the cow produces milk more than what the baby can consume, so that humanity can also benefit from it.
That's true.
So first, the cow is considered to be our mother. And all scriptures say that your first God, after God Almighty, is your mother.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because you stay in the womb for 9 months. So the mother is the first God. Even though your father supersedes your mother, but because we were in the womb of our mother for that long time, scripture says that you must give so much recognition to your mother, because she accommodated you in her body for a whole about 40 weeks, or 38, whatever you might call it. So the cow is our mom, and we are supposed to respect our mother to the point that even we have to serve them like the way we worship God.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to ancient Asia traditions, like if you go to India, Bangladesh, and those places now, they give so much respect to cow. To the point that some people say that even they worship cows. They don't worship cows. They give so much reverence to cow because they see the cow to be a rep of motherhood. So the respect you give to mother, you give the same respect to cow.
That's because of the consumption of the milk?
Because the consumption of the milk, that's number one.
Okay.
And number two, because the abode of the cow occupies by a lot of the demigods. Okay? So the female cow produces milk, serves us, and then the bull also tills the earth to plant food. So if you go to the villages in the north, or if you go to India and other places now, before all these kind of industrial tractors came in, it is the bull that plows the whole land for us to be able to plant our foodstuffs.
Okay.
So the bull and the cow, they all do us so much good to sustain us. And somebody who is sustaining your life, you must give respect. So the cow, we must respect the cow. But mystically, I don't know whether you've heard of this, that the cow dung, that the toilet of the cow is so powerful that it drives away any evil forces.
The cow dung?
The cow dung. It drives away any evil force that I can think of. There is something, there's a quotation in the scriptures, in Garuda Purana, in the Padma Purana, it says that as soon as you touch a stool, you become contaminated and you must take a bath immediately. So what it means is that if you touch any stool, you must quickly go and take a shower because you become contaminated, unclean. But the same Padma Purana says that no matter how unclean someone is, when that person touches the stool of the cow, the person becomes completely purified instantaneously.
Is that not a contradiction?
There's a contradiction. That's what I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Yeah, because why would the scripture says that?
Why would
Touching
excretion for another makes you unclean, and same excretion from one makes
so
you clean?
it's mystically powerful. The point is that the cow, even though it's a mere animal, is not an ordinary animal. You know, I will give you a lot of some few examples for you to come to terms with the fact that the cow cannot be considered to be an ordinary animal.
You stated earlier that the cow is seen to be like the abode of the gods.
Of the gods.
Why the cow? Why are not other animals?
In fact, to be honest with you, the Almighty Supreme Lord, Krishna himself, God himself, is very fond of cows. If you go to the spiritual world, there are so many animals there. But among those animals, the ones that are very close to God Almighty can be few. And one is the cow, the peacock. Yeah, the cow and the peacock. These two animals are very close to God Almighty all the time. So even in the kingdom of God, the cow and the peacock are very close to the throne of God. So the cow is considered to be a very special animal. Like I was telling you, many a time when I say the cow, people might think, okay, I mean, you're just speculating, saying things on answer. So we'll give some few examples here. Like I was telling you, the cow dung can drive away any evil force. I don't know whether you have been to the north before.
Oh, just I think a couple of times.
Yes. If you go to the northern region of Ghana, and I know of other places, the northerners, when they are building their houses, you see, normally they don't use this, our mortar, the cement and stuff. They use the ordinary soil, they mix with water, and that's what they use to build the houses. They use cow dung and mix with it.
Is it not because it's, should I say, a clay nature and able to hold the clay together?
Not really, because they know the power there. After even building the house, they use the cow dung to cement the whole room.
How will they be able to sleep there?
Those that are watching us, they will tell you, especially those that have been to the north or those who live in the, they will tell you. If you go to the north now, like in the deep villages, when somebody is having terrible migraine, what they do, they take the cow dung, the fresh one, to rub on the forehead, and within 10-15 minutes, the migraine will be gone.
Hey, any demand for cow dung?
Please, those watching us, I will be reading from the comment. If you are in the northern part of Ghana or any part of the country or in the world and you know of this, please write it down. I am telling you.
Cow dung.
The cow dung. Serious migraine. The fresh one, they just rub it on the forehead, and within 10-15 minutes, the migraine is gone. Most of the time, people speak of sleep paralysis, that they sleep, what they call a muntum. The northern people, they don't sleep and have these experiences. They will tell you. Because the rooms, I'm talking about the ancient, not now, everywhere is, industrialized now. The villages where they use the cow dung to build the houses, you cannot sleep in any of these rooms and have any wet dreams and all this kind of nonsense that we have in our dreams. The cow dung is a very, very powerful thing. See, let me tell you, if you live in any compound house, and probably it's a family house, if you like, just follow this. Dry some cow dung. Late in the night, you can just put a little bit of the cow dung into some fire or something and see. Because anytime you bear the cow dung, witches and wizards cannot operate within that environment.
But the cow dung, normally the excretion is from what has been eaten, right?
Sorry?
You excrete what, let's say, the end product, the byproduct of what you've eaten. So the cow also eats same, maybe leaves and grasses, which other animals also eat. So which process goes on? Because
the process is that the abode of the cow is the abode of the demigod. So when it passes through all those abodes before it comes out, it's something else.
Oh. Wow.
And, with this that I'm saying, those of you that are Christians, most of the times when the pastors want to ordain people, you see they use a horn.
Yes, I've been seeing it.
That is a cow horn. Anytime you put any anointing oil into the cow horn, the oil becomes potent.
Are they not just doing it because maybe in the scriptures they say, Who? Somebody, is it salt? Somebody anointed somebody with oil in the cow. So they are
So
just
why will
replacing
they
sin.
do it in the horn? They can do some calf. I think this calf is better. You can put the calf. Why horn? Because the cow horn possesses so much power. See, what I'm saying, you might not understand because you're a carnal person. But ask your pastor, why do they use the cow horn when they are doing ordination?
Explain.
Because the horn of the cow contains so much power that when you put any oil into the horn and it touches anybody, the person might not be able to stand on the feet.
Any oil.
Normally we have special oil. It should be vegetable oils.
Okay.
That has some special plant in there. Like you can say olive oil is okay. Say Borges oil is okay. Sandalwood oil. Any oil that have any essential elements there.
Yeah.
As soon as it touches the cow horn, the oil becomes potent.
The cow horn. Dead cow horn.
It can be any cow.
They didn't do anything to the cow horn.
Nothing. No ritual, just the horn. You don't have to do any ritual, just the horn. See, I don't know this. If you go to some ancient villages, after before you enter the house, you see a horn at the gate.
Yes.
If you possess any negative power, you cannot take it inside the house there. It will not work. And not that there's any ritual in the horn, or just only the cow horn out there. See, what I'm telling you, you might not even accept it because probably you have a background of Christianity or Islam, or maybe you don't believe in some of these things. But I am telling you, this is not belief. These are realities. You will see these things around. You go to villages and you see a cow horn there.
Yeah.
In my village, there's this northerner. The name was Kramo. Is it Kramo? Naba. Naba. This man was very old. He never wears slippers.
Yeah.
He goes to farm with a barefoot. And according to those that knew him very well, he would step on a thorn and the thorn would just break. The feet was so, it has hardened like metal. This man grew very old before he passed on. And I remember my father's house and their house is like just about 50 meters away. And I saw this horn was there. We thought that, okay, a ceremony, a drew. So later when we came to this realization, I said, oh, okay. Because I remember even when he passed on, the horn was still there. The horn was still there. So what I'm trying to say is, the animal cow possess so much mystical ability that people don't know. I don't know whether you know of this. If somebody has any terrible sore, any chronic sore on the body, and it's kind of untreatable, you have done all that you could and it's not going, just go and get the cow urine. Okay?
Yeah.
Boil the urine for some time. In fact, when you are boiling the cow urine, it boils like beans. You see, beans comes with a lot of bubbles. Like that. So you should be around. If not, it might even quench the fire. Keep on boiling it. Boil for a long time. The whole urine will dry up and you'll be surprised to see something like oil, like fried oil in the container. So what I'm saying is that after boiling the cow urine for a long time, the urine turns to oil. That oil allows to boil for a while and use it to rub on the surface of the wound. Give yourself 7 days. That sore will go.
The oil?
Yes, the oil.
You allow it to cool down.
Cool down.
Then you can start applying it.
Applying every day, morning and evening. Give yourself 7 days. That sore off. And not only that, the same cow urine, after leaving the oil for some time, if you keep on boiling it, it becomes steamed. Something like some...
It crystallizes.
Not crystallizes, but it be like cream.
Okay.
So after the cream, when it cools down, then it becomes a little bit stiffened.
Okay.
So you can make pills out of that cream-like paste.
Okay.
Then that pills can heal about 82 different kind of ailments in our system. Say 82. See, like people that have cancer, people that have kidney issue, liver issues, like all these terrible sickness that modern science is unable to find their ways around it. You just use the cow urine pill, take a tablet every day for about 2-3 months. and go back and then go and examine yourself and see whether these cancer, whatever you think, you still have it.
Cow urine.
I'm
82 different.
The cow
diseases.
urine, if you're able to make it into pills and you take one daily, it's able to deal with about 82 different kind of ailments in our body.
Then why are we still suffering?
That's why we tell people the benefit of the cow is more than the meat that we consume from the cow's body. That's why we tell people, why killing that special animal just because you want to gratify your palate? There's a story, I think it's Ampofo or is it Nanam Padu that sang. They said there's a guy who went to the forest.
Yeah.
So when he went to the forest, he went to meet some small animal like that. And they said, animal said, take me home. If you take me home, every day I will be able to produce some good for you. So the man said, really? He said, what is the evidence to that? He said, just check my back and see. Then he just give, what's the name? There's a word for this I'm looking for. He laid like egg.
Okay.
And small egg like that's gold. So the man became astonished. He said, wow. So he took this animal home, kept in one room, was feeding the animal. Every day he goes there, and this animal has laid an egg of gold. Every day like that. So the man became very rich. Money was nothing. Then one day the wife was, my husband. So if this small animal is able to lay eggs every day like this, so it means that the gold is plenty in the stomach. Why don't we just kill it and then remove all the gold at once? Then you have to wait so every morning we have to go and fetch for these eggs. And I'm going to say, yeah, the crow, it's true. Let them be actually one day, when you go to think to go. So let's just go. So they went there, and this animal saw that, okay, the master was in there, was thinking that the master is coming for the daily egg. I went on, or just go and press the neck and kill it. So they used knife, they bisected the stomach, and they opened it, and there was no egg there. So the husband said, my God, why do I have to do this? I wanted to have all good at once, but I have to kill this animal. So the same thing applies to us. We want to gratify our palate by eating beef, cow meat. Because of this, we want to go and kill the cow.
Yeah.
But if you know the benefit of the cow, you'll understand that the meat, the flesh you get from the cow is so insignificant. So why wasting your time and energy on the flesh of the cow?
It's true.
When you can get so much. So see, epilepsy.
Yeah.
Epilepsy. Children at times when they are 2-3 years, they used to have this convulsion. When convulsion is not attended to, you grow up and you become epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
So if you have any child who is having convulsion, normally when the cows are moving, when they are dancing, they are praying, they jump like this and they will use the hooves and they will be taking the sun up this way.
Okay.
So where you see the cow doing this kind of thing, just go and take the dust from that place and then go and sprinkle on the child who has been having a convulsion, and that will be the end of it. So children having convulsion, if you can get the dust from the hoofs of the cow and sprinkle on that child, convulsion is gone.
How will you get the dust? Because when you are approaching them...
No. It's for instance, you see the cows moving this way.
Yeah.
And they were jumping. Just when they leave the environment, you can just go and take the dust.
So you just fed the one on the floor?
The one on the floor, because whatever sand they were playing with now will definitely settle down.
Okay.
Take a little bit and go and sprinkle on this child and see.
Oh, okay. Is the convulsion and this in autism, are they similar?
No. Convulsion different from autism. Autism is completely different on its own.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Convulsion comes only once in a while.
Okay, but that one that you fall down, eh?
And the one you fall down.
Okay.
But the children, when they start with them now, it's convulsion, it's not epilepsy.
Okay.
But when you allow that to stay with them for too long, that's why it turns to epilepsy. Okay, so I'm not talking about epilepsy, I'm talking about convulsion.
You're not talking about autism.
No, not autism. I'm talking about the convulsion.
And epilepsy.
So you use the dust from the feet of the cow, the one that is sprinkled, then you can use this to sprinkle on the child. And that is it. It's gone forever.
Wow.
See, what I'm talking about, like I'm saying, I'm a mystic, so at times how you understand something, you might not be able to explain to the understanding of others. The cow is a special animal. It is.
Oh.
It is a special animal, and don't get me wrong, I don't eat the flesh of any animal. I respect all animals. That's me. I see them to be a brother, and you must love your neighbor as yourself. So I do that. But among all the lower species, and talking the beast, the cow is a special animal. So everything about the cow is important. Everything. Even materially, see what they do. Even after killing the cow, they use the skin to do shoes and belt and all that, which I feel is wrong. Okay? When we have cows, when they die, we bury them the way we bury human beings.
So if you do it like that, how will you get a horn to use?
No, for us, we don't use the horn for anything. I'm just telling people that want to use it. I don't need to put the cow horn there before I can get protection.
Okay.
But I'm telling people that if you have the horn, you can do this with it. So we respect cows so much, not because of the material benefit, but we see that the cow is loved by God.
Okay.
It's so close to the throne of God, even in the kingdom of God. God has so much affection for all animals, especially the cow and the peacock. Okay. So we give them extra care and love because they are very close to God. And apart from that, they give a lot of mystical things for us. Like I'm taking the cow dung gives protection.
Yeah.
The cow urine, you're able to cure a lot of negative things on our body. The cow urine pills treat about 82 different kind of ailments. The cow horn, they use it for ordination because of the power that is contained in the cow horn. So there are many other good things about the cow. If you go to India, they use the cow urine to do more than 100 different kind of products.
Wow.
The cow dung, they use it to do more than 100 different products. Products are different. Some is soap, some is incense, some is that, some is that. Hundreds of products from the cow urine and the cow dung. Because see, the animal cow is a special animal. So everything from the cow is special. So the question you asked me about, the scripture saying that touching a toilet, you get contaminated, but taking the cow's stool, you become purified. Because the cow's stool is different. And now science has come to understand that they took the cow dung to the laboratory and they saw that there's so much antiseptics inside the cow dung.
Antiseptic?
Yes.
Wow.
Scientifically proven. If you Google this online, that antiseptics in the cow dung, there were a lot of researches that has gone on. You can get online. Cow dung, not any other animal. Like people that have been eating the crantier toilet. They're eating or train toilet. They eat it. And I remember some time ago, I had a discussion online. So I spoke of the cow urine tablet. And one guy came online and he was lambasting me, insulting me. How can you tell people to go and then take cow urine pills? And I said, this man is a can. And I know definitely he eats the ocean toilet and all this. And he don't swallow it, they eat with soup. They make the whole toilet into soup with fufu inside and they will enjoy it. And there is no medicinal benefit from this. And even there is, maybe limited.
Compared to the cow.
The cow urine pill that cures so many. This man was out there just lambasting me. And so I watched him and I said, no, this is ignorance. So I don't have to even respond to him. Because you are an Akan, you go to the villages and they do bush meat. And they use the toilet of the animal to prepare soup for you. You are happy to eat it, and after you want everyone to smell your hand and see that,
you want to enjoy
see the way it is. And then somebody is not telling you to even go and eat the toilet, but the urine has been reformed, and then you've gotten some tablet of it out of that, and that tablet is capable of healing you from many ailments. Ignorantly, the person lambasts and insult and all that. So the whole point is that I take cow urine pills every day. I take one tablet every day.
Wow.
Yes. I take one every day. And I've been telling people my first injection in my life is the COVID vaccination injection. I'm telling you, I have never ever taken any injection in my life. My first injection. So I recorded it. Is it right or the left? I've forgotten exactly why they gave me the injection. I recorded it because that's my first injection. I don't get sick. If I'll get sick, maybe some headache, so maybe some small thing, I'll be okay within a day or two. Because I take cow urine pills daily. See, people that have diabetes, you have kidney issues, you have liver issues, you have prostate issues. If you will listen to my advice, get cow urine pills. Take one daily. something like a supplement.
Repeat the sicknesses again.
No, like you have cancer,
Cancer.
you have diabetes, you have kidney issue, you have liver issue, you have prostate issues.
Yeah.
You must take urine pills daily.
Wow.
I told this story one day. My spiritual master came to Ghana some few months before I traveled to India. So when he came, he was like, Jnana, do you have urine pills? I said, Grandma, yes. He said, for the past 2 weeks, I have stressed myself too much. Because he went to, what's the name? This place in Eastern what? Oh, Bali. From Bali, he went to Israel. From Israel, he went to Malaysia. Malaysia, he went to Dubai. Like for 2 weeks, he was constantly going to places from a program. He goes to the airport. Like that for 2 weeks. He said, for the past 2 weeks, I have not rested. I have not had enough sleep. I don't feel comfortable in my body. If you have urine pills, give me. My spiritual master. So I called him and I said, Prabhu, please give me urine pills. Give me 3 boxes. Like 3 packs.
Yeah.
One is 30 tabs inside. So he brought it. So after 2 days, I went there and said, see how I'm feeling. You were just telling me, I feel so good. Because he told me that there are 2 things I must do if I don't want to get sick.
Okay.
First is every day I must take neem juice.
Neem
tree, the leaf.
The bitter,
fresh one, the bitter one. So for him, every day, wherever he is in the whole world, every day in the morning, that's the only thing he drinks. Neem juice. 1 jug like this. Every morning he takes that. So he told me, if you don't want to get sick, you must take neem juice every day.
Is it before you eat or after?
Early in the morning.
Okay.
Before breakfast, he takes it. My master, he doesn't eat.
He doesn't?
He doesn't eat any food. All these years that I met him, he does not eat any cooked food. The only thing he takes, early in the morning, he drinks coconut 24/7. Anytime he's awake, that's the only thing. He just drinking the water, coconut, all the time.
He doesn't eat any cooked food?
He doesn't eat any cooked food that I've ever seen.
Not even vegetables?
He doesn't eat even vegetables, fruit, all those things. He doesn't eat. My master doesn't eat any of them. In the morning, he takes the neem juice, a jug like that. So at times, he drinks it like that, or he put it in the cup, he will add pure honey inside. Then mix it and drink. So as he's sitting down, he'll be drinking like that.
You see that the Indian neem is not bitter?
Every neem, even in Ghana here, you see we have a neem in the front of our temple. In the morning, because of him, in the morning we climb, go and take it every day. Everywhere he goes, and he always have some dried powdered neem leaf in his bag. So when he gets to any place that you don't have access to the neem, then he will use the dry one to do the tea in the morning. So he will drink the neem juice. Then in the afternoon, every minute he will be taking the coconut. So when he comes there, he have his own some screwdriver. So we will just dress the coconut. There will be many in this room. He will just take it, and where those 3 eyes are. He will just punch it like this. Then he will put straw in there and drink. That's what. And then in the evening, he will take watermelon juice. That's the only thing he takes. He doesn't eat banana. He doesn't take fruit. He doesn't take anything. This is the only thing he eats.
Why?
That's it. All these years that I have known him, since my initiation, he doesn't eat any food. And at times, when he goes to the temple and there's a program going on, we see devotees are very happy. You see him very happy. And they serve him food, he will take. Even though his body cannot take any food. So once I remember, we had a program in the temple, and there are a lot of cookies for rice and those things. That one they are I've never seen him taking rice. No, but the cookies, some of the samosa, pakora, kachori, those ones. So I saw him taking about 4. I was looking at him. So as soon as he finished, he started going towards his room. And because I'm a servant, so when he's there, I followed. Those days I used to follow him. So I followed him. He went to his bathroom. So in the bathroom, he had some bar, like a bar in the bathroom. So he held it and he turned his head downwards. Whoa! He vomited the whole thing down. So I was like, what is happening? So he came back to the living room and said his body cannot take any of this. But the body served him and he didn't want to say no. So after taking it, he have to come and throw the whole thing out. He didn't want them to feel bad that if we gave a guru something, guru didn't take. But his body cannot digest this kind of thing. Ordinary cookies.
Small chops.
He came, he threw everything down. I was there.
The one that we eat and ask for more. No?
And I'm telling you, I have never seen my master eating food. Any devotee will tell you this. Wow. Anytime he takes anything like this, apart from this dimension, the neem juice, and at times you see him with like cashew.
Okay.
So if you see him, maybe any nuts, maybe cashew nuts. So apart from these things, if he takes anything, he goes to your room to go and throw everything out. So he told me, if you don't want to get sick, always you must take neem juice or cow urine pills. So he's the first person that brought cow urine pills from India for me. So I looked at it and I started taking it. So later he himself told me, he taught me how to prepare the cow urine pills.
Okay.
So after he taught me, I remember he was in India when I was there, and he said he wanted to introduce me to one powerful herbalist like Ayurvedic. Okay. You know, the way we call herbal, we call the Ayurvedic doctor. They deal with mystical things. Okay. So he introduced me. That I said when they said that this is my disciple, and I want you to train him about how to prepare this thing because he has a lot of following in Africa. Oh, okay. So my master introduced me to this very devotee. So I started learning things from him, how to prepare the cow urine pills and many other medications that I prepare. Okay. So what I'm saying is that my personal master told me to be taking the cow urine pills. And trust me, I have been taking daily. Anytime, unless it escapes me, or maybe I leave home very early in the morning, and if not daily, I take the cow urine pills. And trust me, I don't get sick. Like I said, I'm a human being. Our food, our water, all these are polluted. So one day you have some headache or maybe some small feverish and all, but within a day or two, I am fine. Recover. So I will just suggest, if you're somebody who have this ailment, there are many other medications you can add it up to make it more effective. Okay. But maybe you are just watching me and you don't know. This cow urine pill, you can take it daily. You are not sick, but take it. You are sick. Take it because it's going to help you, prevent you from getting ill. My fear in this world is prostate cancer. Prostate cancer. These two sicknesses, prostate and cancer. Yeah. You know that the prostate contains cancerous. Okay. But there's some prostate that's not cancerous. So prostate and the cancer and the kidney issue, these three is the most fearsome thing in my life. Because as soon as you have kidney issue, trust me, your life must change. The rest will follow. Trust me, you get kidney, any other thing follows. You get prostate, many other things follow. So you take these things, like cow urine pills, it prevents you from having any of this. So come back to cow, they are special animals. Mystical people know. Yes, mystical people, they know the importance of the cow mystically, but apart from that, health-wise, medically, and materially, there's so much benefit from the cow. So I tell people, if you can get all this from the cow, why his flesh? Only one day you are done with the beef, it's gone. Can you just imagine the bull that tills the earth for us to plant every year? Where you get all this yam and all this cassava, just one day we just slaughter it. I mean, we are not very smart and very intelligent. It's like that stupid man that had an animal that was laying eggs with gold. Yeah. They are not intelligent. At times we are so selfish to the point that we don't even think ahead. We don't think ahead. Okay? Wow. So the cow must be, if you go to India now, people respect the cow so much to the point that they will not kill any cow. Even though they eat meat, they will not eat the meat of the cow. It is in the Padma Purana that if you are able to serve a cow, like serve a cow by giving food or something daily, it is so auspicious for your own spiritual advancement. So in India, if you go to the villages, almost every house you go, you see a cow there. Wow. So if you go to the cities like the Mumbai and Delhi, they are very industrial cities now, so people don't have cows. You will see that some household, they will have a cow. Then they will prepare some food. So many. They will bring the cow to the public. So anyone who want to feed the cow, you buy the food from them and then you feed the cow. And you go and see queue. People know the importance. Thereby feeding the cow, the auspiciousness. But you don't have a cow in your house, or maybe you don't have the time to maintain a cow. So people, that's what they do to maintain themselves. They bring a cow outside to give the people the opportunity to have a cow to feed. So that's the level of the respect they have for cow.
So that's the reason why you see them dressing the cow
With a garland with some
yes,
things.
Yes.
Yes. Because I want people to come and feed the cow. Indians don't worship cow the way people say. Just that, you see, when you give so much respect to something, it tends to be like a worship. Like if you love your wife so much to the point that you're ready to kill yourself, it's like you're worshiping her.
Your wife, yeah.
But in real terms, you're not worshiping her. Just that you give her so much reverence, so much, respect and adoration and that. So Indians give so much respect, adoration to the cow because they feel the cow is a special animal. Not because the cow is God or something. No, it's not like that. So I will expect that you too must respect the cow. I don't say go and rear a cow in your house and begin to feed the cow, but make sure at least you don't eat the meat of the cow. Don't eat the flesh of the cow. It's dangerous.
Is that the reason why most of the Fulanis we learned they don't really eat.
They don't eat the cows. Any real Fulani don't eat the cow meat. They are close to the cow and they can speak with them, so they know the kind of intimacy. They know what the cow represents. So they don't eat them. They don't eat the meat of the cow unless they are some fake Fulanis, some industrial Fulanis who are just looking for money. So they can just stick in the cow. But the real Fulani that they communicate with the cow, they will not eat. They will not eat.
Wow.
See, the cow is a special animal. Me being a vegetarian, I regard all animals' life that matters, that I respect all souls. I am not ready to kill any animal for my own selfish aggrandizement. But when it comes to the animals, the cow is so special that if you know what you can gain from the cow, you refrain from eating the flesh because the flesh is even poison.
Yeah.
I learned this in the hadith that the milk of the cow is for health, but the flesh of the cow is poison. I will try and get it. I don't know if you want to say something.
That's from the hadith side.
Yes,
because
I'll Google it now.
Another thing which I also noticed is there's Wodemaya. There's this YouTube guy.
Wodemaya, yes.
Yeah, he went to visit some African country, and then that particular country, they early in the morning, the citizens they all have cow. I think it's a cattle, clan. So early in the morning, they actually bath with the cow urine.
Wow.
Yes, that's what they do early in the morning before they start the day. So it made me remember one teaching you once did on the cow urine, and I was trying to, correlate the two, and it was very, very, touching and explanatory enough. So you explaining now, it makes me also to now come to understanding that truly, truly, the Indians, they just revere the cow to that level, but not really worshiping it.
Oh yes.
So to the viewer out there, now you understand why you have to give reference to the cow, not because you are worshiping it, but you actually understand its importance and the benefits you can also get by showing love and reverence to the cow. If you've not liked the video you are watching yet, please kindly like, share, and subscribe so that in our subsequent videos you can be able to get a notification and join us in the next lesson. Nana, as you check the hadith, now that you've mentioned the cow, we will want you to probably give us, aside the already diseases that you've given us a direction on, maybe if you can give us additional 1 or 3, including autism, if there's anything around the cow that
if you have a child who is autistic, what you can do is not the dust of from the hoof of the cow, but you should make oil from the cow urine. And then every day you massage the feet of your child that is autistic.
The feet,
the both legs, the feet. So before the child goes to bed, you massage, because I know most of people that have given this recommendation and the kids are doing well. Autism. Especially if it is not a very severe one. Cerebral palsy is different. Autism are kids, they are okay, just that they act differently. They are very aggressive. Their basic chakra is so overactivated, so they are so active and they can't stay at one place, and at times they have issues with talking, they can't speak. At times they have some kind of funny way of doing things. So if you have a child like that, the cow urine, boil it for a very long time, you will get oil out of that. So use that oil to massage the feet of that child before he goes to bed every day. And you'll be surprised what will happen. So, I have this cow urine massage oil. It's something I have.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have that. And to those that sell my products, they should have some of this
Cow urine massage
oil. So what you do is that you massage the feet of somebody who is autistic. It is very effective. It should be long, not just maybe for a week or two.
Yeah.
You can try for say 3 months up to 6 months. Do it daily. Because autism, no medicine. The doctors don't have any medicine for autism. What they can give you is therapy. But trust me, I know people that have used this and the kids become normal later.
Wow.
Yeah, so with the cow, please don't play with the cow. And if you're a woman that you're using this cow urine oil to heal your autistic child, and you go back and eat the cow, that means that you are not correct.
That is true.
Okay? Because I know what the kind of pain they go through. Those that have kids that are autistic, trust me, your life will be like hell. So if you use this cow urine massage oil or this cow urine that is made from oil, and then you're able to heal your kid, you must give so much respect. At times people are not very conscious. At times people are not very conscious.
That's true.
I don't know whether you have noticed, I don't wear leather shoes. You see this?
Yeah.
All my shoes are synthetic in a way. Because I don't succumb to the killing of animals. So if I buy belts that is from animal skin, if I buy shoes that are from animal skin, then I'm encouraging them to kill. So all my belt, my shoe, everything now, it is not full leather. It's synthetic mixed with some stuff. It's not animal products. Okay? Because I'm a very conscious person. I am a vegetarian. I don't want anybody to kill. But you go back to the market and buy things from the animal. You're not smart. You're not conscious. So what I'm saying is that if you're a woman or a man who is getting this benefit from the cow, why going to the point of going to eat the flesh? It means that you're not very smart, you're not very conscious. So please try this and see. It is very effective, very powerful. But after that, see that there's the source of the healing to my child. Let me give respect there.
There is this observation I've taken over time. The cow cries. The cow, they cry.
Yeah, they do.
You see tears.
They shed tears, yes.
Yes. And I was reading something. They said most of the time, if you are actually keeping a cow at home, in case there is any issue, like you realize that the cow is...
We'll be sharing tears, it's true.
Yes.
No, people keep the cow as a form of omen. We didn't go there. Like the tears of the cow, the mooing of the cow, and how the cow dances, they are all omens.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Maybe one day when you're talking about omens, I'll talk about this thing. Yeah, so if you have a cow in your house, and you see the cow sharing tears, almost, it represents somebody is going to die in the house. Or there's going to be a calamity in that house.
Wow.
Yes. Not only that, if you see the cow is dancing and they use the hoops like this and they bring, it's a sign of a great opportunity going to happen in their family.
Yeah, we always play music for the cow to dance. So.
Now, when it comes to omens, it should be natural with the animals.
Oh, okay.
For instance, maybe you're traveling somewhere and it's okay. When the animals move from the right to left, it is good by left to right. So you go and look for animals and be chasing them to go to this direction. No, that's your own creation. That's not from nature.
Okay,
so you wouldn't have. I was trying to find something about. See, is that what Quran says about the milk?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is a quotation, but let me see. I'll say literal word to word meaning. And indeed, for you in the cattle is a lesson. We give you to drink from what is mima, that's in their bellies, from min, separated between beni, bowels, and blood. Milk is pure, palatable to the drinkers. This is what the Quran says.
Yeah.
No, I know there's a quotation somewhere, the Prophet is in the hadith or something. He said that the milk of the cow is very medicinal, but the flesh of the cow is poisonous. I'll look for it. A cow sells for 7, and a camel sells for 7. Book 9, number narrated Jabir, we sacrifice along with the apostles of Allah. I'll get the quotation. Maybe one of these are videos I have to read because I have ever read it in the hadith.
Yeah.
That it said the milk of the cow is like a food or medicine to the body, but the flesh of the cow is poison. I'll get it one of these days and then we will tell our people.
Yes, because
I am not basing.
I just even checked something here.
Okay.
I think somebody stated that it was written in the hadith that when the Prophet Muhammad was served cow meat, he asked that it be taken away.
Okay.
Yes.
Or is there?
Yes, I
Okay.
saw something
So
here.
Prophet Muhammad,
Cow meat spread diseases, whereas the milk and the ghee are healthy and cure for diseases.
So this is from the hadith.
Yes.
Let me have this, because I know I've ever read somewhere, but the Muslims, they eat the cow meat like anything. Yes, yeah, during the big salah, everybody kill cow. Me, because I have ever read it in the hadith that the Prophet said that the cow milk is medicinal to the body, but the cow flesh is poison. So it's not far from what we just read now.
It's similar. Yeah.
But I think I have to go to the hadith and have this quotation. If I really find like that, then I'm going to talk to Muslims. Because trust me, when I was in Nigeria, one early morning during this big day salah, I was going to work. So right in front of me, they were killing a cow.
Yeah.
I was a new vegetarian. It was not like, it's like less than 2 years when I became a vegetarian. And trust me, how the cow was suffering. I was standing there. They were ahead of me, so I was afraid to pass. So I didn't know there was a man who was standing on the street. He was looking at my, expression, what I was doing. I was shedding tears. So the man, I didn't know the man was coming down because of me. He came down and it's like, why are you shedding tears? I was up there. I saw you looking at what is happening here. So I was like, I'm just feeling for the animal, how it's being, slaughtered. I said, but why? You eat animals? No, I don't eat. I'm a vegetarian. So no wonder. No wonder. I know. So no wonder you are showing this, expressing this kind of compassion for the animal. I say, yes. I don't entertain animal being killed. And I feel so bad seeing a cow being slaughtered in the daytime like this. So I know from the hadith, the Prophet said something in regards to cow meat and the cow milk. He recommended the drinking of cow milk, but he said the meat of the cow is a poison. But I'll look for the quotation specifically from Google. I can get that. I'm seeing a lot of things here, but I wouldn't have the time to go through all. But later, I'll go and read prophetic medicine, milk. Okay, prophetic medicine. Okay, I'll go through.
No problem.
And I will definitely guess that. Okay.
The information you have given to us, even on the cow alone, is enough for all of us to understand that the cow is not just a mere animal to just joke with. And should probably be treated with reverence. So you, the viewer out there, all the concerns and the dilemma that you actually having with respect to cow and why Nana sometimes speak about cows so passionately have been explained today. You can learn from it and ensure that you also treat cow same way, and probably the benefit will come your doorstep. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, as usual, like, subscribe, and follow us for more information from Nana Ayabiafo Jnana. Nana, thank you for today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.